Last time on JJ Drones. I turned on the camera right now because what we're driving into right now is what I call ice fog. I'm going to finish making my coffee and we're going to get out of here.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
What's going on YouTube? It's Jason with JJ Drones, and today's video is sponsored by, well, you. You didn't think anyone's really going to be sponsoring my video at this point, did you? I really want to put out there a really good friend, somebody that has been just a huge supporter of this channel. His name is Burak. He lives in Turkey and he does these great stories on Instagram to just promote my channel. So thank you so much, Burak, and thank you to all of you who come back and watch my channel and leave such great comments on a regular basis. I thank you all so much. Let's get into the video now.
You're keeping me on. Yeah, I'm strapped in, stuck in a song you can't turn off. Like a merry-go-round, my head is spinning. I see you rapping about, I'm sure as hell not. 'Cause in my mind we're smiling on the dance floor, late night skin and dipping like we're on our own run. Got the words now, 'cause we're so young. We're in your car singing crazy through the radio. I remember it like time's been frozen still. Oh, had no words, no. We were so young. Now you're long gone.
Welcome to Oregon, and I really hope that you enjoyed those beautiful views. Now that thing that we just went under, that is for the pre-pass device that I have attached to my windshield. Now this part here is going to tell me whether I need to come into the scale or whether I can bypass it, and that sound that it's making right now means I have to go in. So right now I'm going to take off on this exit and I'm going to get behind this guy. Now we're going to be going off of this exit and off to the right. There is a scale house here. Now this scale house is going to be a little bit different than the one in Idaho. It's a little bit bigger. If you come into Oregon and you're a truck driver, you have to have a special Oregon permit. And the scale houses want to be able to see that you have that Oregon permit, so they will run you over the scale so they can take a look at your license plate and they can identify whether you have that permit or not. And if you don't have one, then they're going to bring you in so that you can buy one. Now we're getting in behind here. You can pick either side. It doesn't matter which side you go on because there's a green light on both sides of the scale house. And again, we're going to get in behind this guy and wait for him to go over, and then we're going to see if they need us to stop per axle or if they're going to just let us roll over. Seeing as how we're light, I'm thinking that they're just going to let us roll over like we did last time, so let's just wait and see what happens. As you can see, they're pretty much just letting everybody roll over right now. And you want to leave enough space in between you and the vehicle in front of you, because if you just get up on the back the scale house workers don't really like that, and they usually want you to come inside and give you a good talking to. Again, we got the steer axles on the scale, and we still have a green light, so we're going to still keep going forward. Then we have the drives, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little readout there that tells you how much weight is per axle. And now we've got our trailer on the scale. And we're good. So we're going to keep rolling down the road. So I am up here on I-84 over here in Oregon, and I'm getting ready to go down a hill down into Pendleton. And I was going to fly my drone out here, but when I tried to connect the internet to the drone, it said that I was roaming and it was going to charge me for tethering and for roaming. So I was like, well, I guess that's out of the question at this point. I mean, who does roaming anyway? Verizon. Anyways, I've never seen this sign before, and I've come through here about 1,000,000 times. But I figure I would come over here and share it with you. I mean, at least it's interesting, right? Well, we went from ice to sun and then back to cloudy again. But we're only about 200 miles from where we're parking tonight over there in Troutdale, Oregon. So let's get back in the truck and keep moving. So I showed you that sign, but I should probably explain a little bit over what it was talking about. There are several truck runaway ramps coming down the mountain, and they have them on the mountain grades because sometimes a truck will lose control because their brakes are bad. And if they use that runaway ramp, it is filled with a bunch of loose gravel, and that gravel will actually take and stop the truck. Now, depending on how far up the ramp it goes, depends on how much you're going to pay to get it out. But as the sign says, you're not going to be in trouble and you're not going to be fined if you have to use the runaway ramp. And they say that because they don't want people to not utilize it. That's what it's there for. So that's what the sign was about. And I've never had to use one, but I have seen other drivers use them, and it's not a pretty picture, but at least they're safe, and I'm sure the bill pulling the trucks out of the runaway ramps are extremely huge. Now we're going to pull into this viewing area because I'm going to take the drone out here instead of where I was up there. worked up there, but it's gonna work here. Well, YouTube, that's another successful video in the books. We did it. We made it to Portland, Oregon, and I am going to be one tired puppy tonight, let me tell you. It's been exciting. It's been a fun run. I finally got to complete an entire series of me driving from one spot to another spot. So we went from Wisconsin to Colorado, and then from Colorado we went up to Idaho. And you didn't see the Colorado to Idaho, but we did get to see the Idaho from Portland. Had to break that up into two different videos because otherwise, as you can tell by this video, it would be way too long. There's going to be more videos like this in the future. I'm also working on some review videos, so look forward for that. I also want to give a big shout out to my good friend Christian, who has his own YouTube channel, and I will put a card up here and then I will have the description down below. He really helped me see that what I needed to do was just do what I know best, and that is truck driving. I can do my drone videos still, but I can actually do something that is informative and entertaining for people, and I know from the comments that I've been getting from people that I've been doing both. So thank you so much. I appreciate the comments more than anything else because it keeps the conversation going, and I know that you guys are enjoying it. But as for right now, the best thing that you can do for my YouTube video is to share it. Share it with your friends, share it with your family. share it on your social media. You can also hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell so that you know when the next video is going to be uploaded. You can also go to our website, jjdrones360.com, and you can go to our Facebook and our Instagram pages, jjdrones360. There's so many ways that you can get a hold of me, and there's so many ways to know when new content is coming out. I thank you all for coming along with me on the ride, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye-bye.